If you haven't been living under a rock for the past 8 to 12 months, you probably know this guy. Yes, the egghead, the consultant, the course seller, Sam Millsap. Now, in this video, I'm literally going to break down his entire $5 million system and funnel in just 3 steps. Literally everything from how he funnels his traffic, how he gets people to buy his $5,000 to $10,000 mentorship, and exactly what he's doing to scale to over $1 million a month. Now, my name is Luca. I'm going to break this down literally within this time frame. You're literally going to get all the stuff, all the systems that you can literally just copy completely from this video. So just a little bit of backstory on Sam if you don't know who he is. He started out as a fitness coach, scaled his fitness coaching business to over $50,000 a month. He started selling a mentorship around April or May of 2024. And he realized the potential of, consulting and teaching others and actually doing that mentorship and selling that information, which is then why he started actually selling info, like most of these course sellers and people out here. So how do I actually know all this information? Well, let me tell you this. The funny thing is I've actually bought into the idea of, his mentorship, and I actually joined it a while back to focus on my digital marketing agency, which is where I have the experience from understanding this. And this is his exact genius funnel that is making him over $5 million, around $600,000 a month. First, he does what you call confidence and niche prospecting, to then his CTA system, to then his $1 million lead and immediate system delivery. Now, I'm going to be breaking down literally every part of his funnel, from his back end, from his sales team, to also what he's doing on his YouTube and how he's doing it to further grow. So now, first of all, we're going to start with niche prospecting. Now, what he does, and this is absolutely genius, is instead of trying to find an ICP or what you would call an ideal customer, he starts with the stuff. And he just talks to his audience as if he was actually talking to himself. So if you've seen maybe even this video right here where he's on a run and he's trying to motivate people, or even this video right here, and he talks specifically to himself, and that's why people understand it, because they've been in the position, or they are in the position that he used to be, and he was able to escape that position. Now, what he does is he provides valuable information to young men who actually need that help, or are jacked and are gym bros and don't actually have that experience of becoming a fitness coach, and they realize that the whole influencer dream isn't real. And so by doing this, he shares his life experiences, which makes him vulnerable, which actually builds confidence within other people to actually buy his program. Now, the first thing he does is he uses a CTA system, which is what you call a call to action. So in his reels, if you see right here, it says DM me change for personal coaching. Now, the key points in this, he didn't say fitness coaching, he said personal coaching. He realized the saturation in the market with all these cookie cutter fitness coaches, all these influencers at, whatever they call it, Alpha Land or Alpha Elite, or all these guys. He saw through it and he realized that, okay, instead of trying to sell knowledge, you sell experience and you sell personalization. And that's why people buy, because he realized the powerful thing of buying from people, right? And so what he does is he starts to use the flashy lifestyle, him buying the Lamborghini, him buying the Rolex, him getting all the stuff for his girlfriend. And this creates what you call an 80% pre-sold system, because people are already bought into the fact that he is an expert in his field and he knows exactly what he's doing. So what he does right after this is he actually nurtures his prospects with a team of setters and dialers, which pretty much shows that he cares, and he actually builds professional avatars. And so what this does is, after this happens, he goes into what you would call a call sequence. And now I'm going to be talking about exactly what he does and his exact standard operating procedure and what his sales team does currently. So what he does is he promotes it as a one-on-one, mentorship, when in reality, he was bringing in way too many leads, he was making too much money, which is really just weekly calls and group calls. Now, the powerful thing about this is super dangerous, because people would still buy into it because they saw the results, but they didn't realize that the results came when he was doing the one-on-one coaching. So onto his YouTube funnel next. So he doesn't really push YouTube that much, but Sam makes content according to the individual he was to attract his leads. So what he does is he actually runs an absolutely genius system, which is called top of funnel content and funneled content. So you're probably asking, what is top of funnel? So I'm actually about to break it down completely, because this is literally sauce that I've paid thousands of dollars to understand and to figure out. And you guys are literally about to get it for free. So what is top of funnel? So top of funnel is YouTube and Instagram content that catches eyeballs, creates entertainment, kind of that sort of trust. Like, for example, like TJR posting brain rot, or him posting all these, brain rot videos of him buying, whatever. He just shows that he actually has a personality and he's not this robotic course seller. So for example, this is stuff like vlogs. Like, I don't know if you've seen like the POVs, the day in the life. This is exactly what this guy runs. And this is really good for actually attracting viewers and getting eyeballs. But the only issue is you're going to get people that are wanting to sell in the lifestyle, which means they most likely are broke leads. They don't exactly know what they're doing. They're more likely to flake on calls, so they don't actually have a lot of trust, and they don't think of you as an authority figure just yet. So what you would actually do, and this is exactly how he does it, which is absolutely genius. So I'm going to show you this right now. So as you see right here, I'm about to literally point out every single top of funnel content that he makes right here. I dropped out of high school and I became a millionaire. My story. So this video right here tells a story of how he became a millionaire. Now, no one knows exactly what business model he did, so people obviously click on it because they're like, okay, I became a millionaire within, becoming a college dropout. And then what they do is they get either redirected to a landing page or a free training, which is what I'm about to show you. So even this one, day in the life of a 22-year-old millionaire. They see a Lambo, they see he's jacked, they see he's smoking a cigar, he's this absolute top G. So they obviously are like, okay, this guy does something. And then they also have this video, which is what you would call a middle of funnel video, which I will explain as well. Or even this, right? Or even this, because it just shows that this guy makes money. He actually knows what he's talking about. And so not to confuse you guys, I'm going to show you guys exactly what middle of funnel is and bottom of funnel. So what middle of funnel is YouTube and Instagram content that structures authority within the audience, which actually provides people with information. Again, if you want me to apply some of these systems that I'm talking about in these videos, literally done for you, you guys can click the link in the bio or below this video to apply. Just have a quick, call with me and my team, and we'll just do a completely free business audit, see if we can actually help you out and scale you to those numbers. But again, with the promo, I'm going to go back into the video. So the middle of funnel is the YouTube and Instagram content that structures authority within the audience, and it makes people more aware of the business model. How does he actually run the business model, and real information. So the powerful thing about this is whenever people are looking for content, let's say the video is how to start reselling, okay? People are actively looking for that. So if you're going to look up how to start reselling, and they're going to see your video, because that's how the YouTube algorithm works. They're going to see this video and they're going to be like, okay, this guy's an authority figure. And then they start seeing his screenshots, they start seeing his client results, and they see this guy is actually the real thing. And so this gets people to wonder, how can this business model work? How can I even do this? And then that's when you send them to what you would call a bottom of funnel video. So for examples, on the middle of funnel is the simple training strategy that made me $5,000 yesterday. Inverse value gap and liquidity. Or something, that sells the best, but, obviously there's going to be more selling that they can do. It's really just to nurture these people. And this is exactly what Sam is doing right now. So what is bottom of funnel? So bottom of funnel is a level of content you send interested leads to actually get you those effing piffs. And that's what you call with a call to action. So this could be disguised on a YouTube or with a landing page. You could also use it as a video sales letter. So for example, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Like, I'm even going to actually show you this literally right now. We're going to go to this video right now. Boom, right here. It's the flashy video with the free training and, the headline, and then you click on the video, right? It's, see, flashy, dressed up as the guru, and then all of his client results, which everyone has seen, and then they spam the results, and people are like, I need to work with this guy. And the CTA at the end of the video sends him right here. And then boom, they apply through the type form, and then they figure out, okay, what is their primary long-term goal? And I'm going to teach you guys exactly what he's doing to find these type of leads. So you guys remember when I actually posted about this on this video right here, when I was talking about niche prospecting. This is exactly what he does. He knows exactly who he's talking to. He probably has an ICP demographic of people between 19, 24, and these guys want to start up an online fitness coaching business. They're probably jacked, or they're running up a business right now, but they don't know how to actually, monetize that with social media, because right now we're in a gold rush. So he sells them immediately on that. And that's exactly why he's bringing in over $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, even $1 million a month very, very soon. And this is the exact strategy he does. All he does is just redirect these sort of people in these reels all the way into this VSL, literally right here. All he does is just redirect, but he does it in a very slick way. And that's exactly what I'm going to get into later on what I'm talking about. So like I said, Sam redirects individuals from this funnel to a free training. And so this free training funnel is literally just disguised as free value, but people already know they're being sold to it. So it's kind of like a half and half, and that's why exactly it works, because they know they're being sold and they're all in for it, and that's the best way to do it, when they're conscious that they're sold and they're still giving in because they know it's that good. And that's exactly what he's running right now. All right, guys, I'm out of breath, but I'm about to drop insane amounts of sauce. Okay, so what Sam is doing right now to actually scale his consulting. So Sam is doing what I like to call the mixture method. Now, Luca, what in the world is the mixture method? It's what you call an educational to relatable to entertainment funnel. So if you guys are not really catching on, what a funnel is literally just taking interested leads to actually buy. And this is exactly what he's doing. So instead of posting, the guru videos where you're getting 10,000 clippers, or you're spending $10,000 on ad spend, what he does is he just mixes the content, and he's very, very genius for doing this, because he understands that trust is the greatest currency in info products in 2025. Now, this is exactly what you call the secret guru, because people obviously know he's selling the course, but they see that he actually has a personality, and people actually enjoy watching him, and they enjoy the human being that he is, so they're going to continue tapping in. And once he sucks these people into this sort of content, they're going to buy, because they see this guy's a personality. He's not an NPC. He's not just selling a course and running ads. He actually cares about his people, or so he says. And so you can even see right here, why am I broke? Lamborghini STO video, ICP videos, motivational videos, talking, real talk, funny, just being kind of an idiot, right? And that's exactly what he does, and he's absolutely genius. And so Sam also runs this as well. Sam pins 3 educational and ideal customer profile videos to his reels. And so what he does is he has a testimonial. He has $10,000 a month. When people see that, they automatically flash. And this is super, super extreme sauce. When you see this is in red, this catches people's eyes. And that's why they see it, and that's why they look. Because the first thing that they see from this guy is the fact that, hey, I make content, I make $10,000 a month for my fitness coaching business, and you literally could too, especially if you're jacked, right? And so this obviously just showcases the authority in him actually being an expert in his field. And with testimonials, with experience, this brings him in. Now, this is really similar to what TJR is running right now. So a lot of people are saying, TJR is a scammer. And so what they do is that he just posted his wins from someone in the mastermind or in his mentorship program. And then what he does as well, absolutely genius, is he says, what does your mentorship include, bro? So he's already pre-handling the objections before anyone books a call. And instead of, spending $10,000 on clippers, running a bunch of ads, he's just utilizing the traffic that he already has by creating trust with his audience, by instead of spending $10,000, he's spending a couple hours a day working his content, being, connecting with the people and actually providing them that value. Same thing with what Brez is doing right here. You guys see, Brez is not posting anything motivational. It's literally just brain rot. And there's a reason why for it, because it's just creating trust within the individuals. And then what they do is they're then sent to the YouTube content. And that's exactly what he is running right now. Now, that is exactly it on what Sam Millsap is doing right now to make over $600,000 a month with his consulting business, pretty much being that secret guru, not spending money on ad spend, actually putting in real value and creating that sort of persona. So if you guys thought this video was very insightful and you want me to actually implement all of these systems that we talked about in this video, and you are a creator or a consultant or some sort of mentor in a beginner-friendly business model who has mastered an online business model, has an audience between 1,000 to over 200,000 followers, and actually wants me to do this, I have my done-for-you offer where you can literally work with me one-on-one. I create out all the systems that we use in this video that have actually scaled one of my clients over $30,000 a month within just 16 days. Now, I will also leave that video within the description of this. But if you want to book the first available call with me and my team, we will literally give you a free business audit. We'll literally look at what you guys are doing right now with your business, what are you doing to market, and we'll see if we can actually help you out and if it's a good fit for us. Now, with that being said, that's really it for the video. And yeah, guys, I'm going to be posting a lot more of these. Going to be bringing a lot of insight. Got a couple more available right now. I'm going to be doing around 2 videos a week, just straight sauce, insight for you guys' consulting businesses or mentorships. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.